Warning. The following video contains strong language which may be offensive to some viewers and or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Strap up, motherfucker. It's In the Gutter Podcast.
Two, one, let's get started. This is
In the Gutter Podcast, bitch.
Let Me Hear You Scream.
Let's get crazy!
It just happens. I'm not good. I don't take care of myself. I'm stressed out. This is just won't pop. I don't drink water, dude. My body is a mess.
Yo, we back at it like crack addicts, folding these hoes like craftmatics. This In the Gutter motherfucking podcast. Let's make some noise.
112, motherfuckers!
Episode 112 of In the Gutter Podcast. I go by the man Big D.
I'm Kenny Capozzi.
And I'm the handsomest one of them all, Sean Sorrow.
I don't know why he still had to do that gay shit.
Folding these hoes like craftmatics, motherfucker. It's
Makes
just
no
handsome.
fucking sense. Yeah,
handsome.
Yeah, man, we back, man. Episode 112, episode 111 just came out last week. Make sure you check that out on iTunes, YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, everything. We're on all platforms. If you can't find it on iTunes, if you're already subscribed, you'll already get everything. But if you're not subscribed, you might have a tough time. So just check it out on YouTube.
But no, like send an email to like iTunes and be like, yo, why?
Can we find In the Gutter?
Can I not find In the Gutter in this country? It's like, that's what they say. It's like, it's not available in this country. And it's like, well, it's available to everybody else that's been subscribed to it.
At first, I thought we might have got blocked, but...
We're shadow banned. It's like, I don't know what that means, but Jesus, what the fuck is going on here? If you have our subscription since way back when, you still get the updates through iTunes. But if you try to search for it, we're non-existent.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you right now. So we're watching TV right now as we're doing the podcast, and they got this fucking Jay-Z video with Beyonce. And to be truthfully honest with you, Beyonce looks like a pussy stink. And I hate all the little dances.
Just because her face?
I hate all the little dances she does and all the little jerky body movements and shit.
You think she created all that shit? Or they're like, hey,
you're looking at it right now. You tell me.
Yeah, but that was like a director of that video.
I'd still eat her pussy.
100, all that. I mean, why would you?
After Jay-Z?
I'd do probably right after
Jay-Z.
like in line. Like, wow. I don't give a fuck.
Wow.
Right after.
Wow, he said directly right after. So you one of those. You just
take them sloppy seconds.
Wow.
No, I mean, I'm just saying, if it's just like, if you're at that kind of party, you know what I mean? And it's just like, who's to say where the circle started as long as it's a circle?
Y'all don't want that smoke.
I definitely don't want that smoke. You crazy as fuck. Who the fuck so you would eat a bitch's pussy after another nigga fucks?
Sometimes, yeah, why not? I mean, hold on. I do not want like that dude to, I don't want to be like eating like semen just cause like no, that's not. But just like at the same time, or like
probably gonna get a little
so like
okay, just lower your hand, dog.
you don't know where this hand's been. I hear
right.
Like full of COVID. I mean, but like to eating or clit while some dude's hammering. Yeah, like why?
Hold on.
Wait, you're gonna have balls in your face, dude.
Hold
it depends on the situation. No. You can't have the clit.
Hold on.
You gotta be. I mean, there's some contact.
So she's gonna be sitting on your face, and he's gonna be hitting it from behind.
Kenny, hold on.
Yeah.
Either way, there's gonna be balls across your face.
What'd you say again?
I was saying that I would totally eat a chick's clit while some other dude's fucking her.
I'll wait.
Hold on. You know that's like usually reserved for females in the threesome, right? Like
no, mad people do that shit.
Hold on, what niggas do you know eating pussy? Why? What?
I'm talking to Kenny Capozzi, dude.
Man, I don't give a fuck. This is the nigga I chill with on the daily. Like,
yeah.
And other people, my people gonna see this shit and start questioning me. So
what are they gonna start questioning for?
Because I hang around a wild motherfucker named Kenny Capozzi.
Yeah, they should be like, hey, where's the party? I'm asking you people. Do you know what I mean? Like, hey, what's up with these friends? I mean, do you guys get down like this? I'm just saying. You know what I mean? The more the merrier. I always thought in my
Everybody needs somewhere to put your dick.
Wow.
yeah, it's like
Yo, this
fuck is wrong with you people?
Yo, this.
See, you're so homophobic. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Yo.
I know. I get it. It's not you, it's your culture.
So you're a throat goat, is what you're saying.
I mean, I always try to feel like I like give what I get. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Yo, this shit's fucking with my heart right now, dog. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? You ever like be in a situation and a nigga just comes out and says some shit that you really wasn't ready for?
This dude
Hot to
acted
start
like
speaking
he never
fast.
told me talk like this before.
No. I've never said no shit. You have never in your life, no nigga on this earth can ever say they've ever heard me in my life say I was going to eat some pussy while another nigga was slapping box.
No, but you can't say you never heard me say that.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Like I mean,
all me. You know that.
I
I
You
heard
know
him
who
say
I
a lot
am.
worse.
Now, this
Yeah,
is-
that's what I'm saying,
Now,
dude.
this is-
I mean, don't act surprised. This is who I am. Like, I'm pretty honest to where I'm coming from.
right.
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Out of the one thing I respect about
I don't fuck enough. I should be fucking way more.
You
Yeah,
should.
I should be.
You should. I really don't want to disclose what I'm fucking or who I'm fucking, but let's just say, you know what I'm saying, in the past, I've definitely been able to get mine. But I give you the respect, and I will drop a bomb for you for this shit. For a man that's able to stand in his own truth, that's some powerful shit. And Kenny, I'm not gonna hold you. Like, you are definitely one man that I know stands firm in the shit that you be saying. Like, if you say it, like, and that's how you feel, that's what you rocking with.
Oh yeah, no, that's like shit that's happened.
Yeah. No, this is
Oh yeah.
What?
No,
What?
this is like it's not like I'm just like, hey, I think that'd be cool. Like that's just like I was just like at, in a certain place at a certain time, and you're just like, this is what's going on. It's
Kenny
just like,
eats box like that on the regular.
No, I should be though. I should be. These bitches don't know what they're missing.
It sounds like an
It's
exciting
like,
life.
yeah. No, it should be way more. It should be way more, dude. Totally. Like I just don't fucking. I feel like it's so much. It's just so much other shit that comes with it. Like it's just like I just wanna plug in and plug out.
You're the dog, motherfucker.
I never heard no shit like this before. Like, yo,
Plug in
like
and
it's to the
plug
point
out.
where, like, yo, like I said, like you be with your mans and shit, and all of a sudden he's like, yeah, I got 4 bodies. Like, wow,
You think
nigga,
so?
where the fuck did that come from? I was not expecting that at all. I was not, yo, dog, you just fucked.
Dude,
You just-
come on, stop it. Like
Like,
you.
you've-
No. What I'm saying is,
You've heard my.
What- yeah,
my
I've
whole-
heard
you.
you.
Know where,
Listen.
Come on.
I've heard you say a bunch of wild shit. I've heard you say a bunch of flagrant shit. And
What you think? It
I'm
was
not
all like I was just making it up.
Yeah. I mean, because to be truthfully honest with you, like a lot of shit that I say on stage, especially when it comes like, we're 3 comedians or whatever, we go on stage, we tell jokes. I mix in truth with fantasy.
You have
So
to. You have
it's
to.
like, but the thing about the best part about being a comedian is that nobody ever takes you seriously. So no matter what you say, how wild it is or whatever, motherfuckers be like,
No, I'm
don't
doing motherfuckers a service, dude. Like,
No,
'cause,
that's a fact.
Like, yeah, like not just like no pun intended, right? But just like because people
doing the
aren't
Lord's
like
work.
me. You don't see people like, dude. I do construction. Do you know what I
Right.
mean? Like I got a kid. Like it's like people. Like I just like I don't
you
really.
like what you like.
Yeah, dude. It's just like it takes like dude. I've had.
So what are you, androgynous or some shit?
I've had opportunities at bars, right? Like where like girls have been like, "Will I blow you?" And I'd be like, "Ah," and then I'd be like, dudes would be like, "Well, I'll blow you," and I'd be like, "Ah," you know what I mean? So it's like I'm like turning down both sexes, so all of you don't be upset. You know what I mean? It's just like I'm just retarded. Like I should be fucking all of you because I really don't care. And it's like I do fuck on occasion. You know what happens? But it's just not as I'm too lazy. I don't want to deal with all the bullshit.
Yeah, but you should be fucking a lot more because you're dealing with both sides. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, yeah, but it's like I don't know, man.
If you can't get dick from dick, that's
yeah, but I'm not
crazy
trying to get dick. Like I'm not.
Yeah, I know. I get
you know
what
what I'm
you're
saying.
saying. Yeah,
like dick's like a consolation prize. That's like you didn't go. Like you wanted to go home with someone and like, well, they got dick in it. You know, so you're like, if you're in the mood, you're like, okay, this is what we're running with today. But like, it's like not like I'm like, dude, it's too easy. Like
You said in the mood like it's Burger King.
yeah, for real, dude. No, seriously. It's like I gotta be like, because it's like I might not wanna, eat that. You know what I mean? But maybe, maybe just I might,
So it's either a pita pocket or a sausage, whatever, or the pita pocket sausage or a spucky.
Spucky.
Yeah, like you just want to get in between them buns.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's just what we do. We used to call it as kids in East Boston, be like, kid, you bunning her? Like that was
that was something we used to always say
that was
too.
shit. You know what I mean? We'd be like,
let me get a bun and cheese.
We're gonna go bun. We bun it.
Haven't done my taxes. I'm too turned up. Oh, wow. So we started the show off with a motherfucking bang.
I was not. Everybody that watches this shit knows where everybody's coming from. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's facts. But if these motherfuckers could see my face right now, like as you was talking, like in my head, the Kill Bill shit just popped in. I was just like.
You're so gay. You're so gay. You're a homophobe.
That shit scared me.
You're so gay. You're a homophobe.
No, I'm definitely homophobe. I've had my, I'm to be truthfully honest, I was molested when I was, when I was a kid.
Well, I don't think that makes you gay.
Doesn't make you gay, but at the end of the day, I've already done the deed.
You still had a dick in the
yeah. That's like would you suck, your dick if you could? And it's just like, yeah. Or it's like, all right,
I don't know if I would suck my own dick.
Well, I definitely would, but it's like, would you swallow?
I probably would. If I could reach my own dick, I would definitely suck.
But would you
Dude, if
swallow?
you could actually grab it to piss, you probably
like piss on yourself to like clean yourself off in the shower.
That's crazy. Why the
set
fuck
myself
did you
up.
have to? It's water in the shower, dog.
It's like you had athlete's foot, like pee on your feet, pee on your feet.
Yo,
maybe that's some grease ball shit.
Fucking gay.
This shit is crazy.
Now I know Kenny had a girl's piss on him. D, have you ever had a girl?
Yes,
piss
I've
on
totally.
Yeah, my
That's
so it
hot.
depends on what we're talking about when you're talking about piss, because I've never had a girl actually piss on me. But I've dealt with multiple squirters. You know what I'm saying? And that might as well.
I've never encountered a squirter.
Well, your dick don't reach enough.
I mean, or just doing the
in order to be able to, yeah, in order to have
come in like Black and Decker and shit. Yeah.
I don't think you've seen my tongue.
In order to, well, yeah. So most of the time, little dick niggas or whatever are able to make up for what they lack with dick with their tongue, but. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
I think I come good in both departments.
I'm more than sure that you do, brother.
Can you overcompensates?
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh wow, this shit really got me. This shit. Wow, this shit really just tightened my whole shit up real quick. I'm not gonna hold you.
It's just like dude's doing ass Kegels right now. He's just like,
I am.
It's gonna be tight.
No, Kenny, when you have a girl piss on you, like you don't do that in the bedroom. You take it in the bathroom, right?
Yeah, you go lay down in the tub.
You lay in the tub?
Yeah,
it's premeditated.
What are you, animals? Of course it's premeditated. It's like, yeah, I want you to piss on me right now.
Wow.
Dude, it's hot and steamy. It's just like,
but why can't you just, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck her right in the pussy.
I don't get it. Like,
and then you fuck her right in the pussy.
She's pissing on you and all of a sudden she just farts.
No, I don't want caca. I'm not German. I don't want the caca.
This nigga said I don't like.
I don't like the caca.
So you would get grossed out if like a turd came out of her ass?
No, it's still like, I mean, if it's just like a poo poo puff, like a little like
he push it back in.
If it's just like a little I push it to the side and I keep fucking like, you know what I mean?
He'll work around it.
Yeah, dude. It's just like I'm fucking throwing it on the wall, see how long it hangs there and shit.
This shit is out of
pocket. My house. I don't know.
This is super out of pocket.
Dude, you just do it at her house, right? If you're over her house, you throw it at the wall, and then how many times you go over there, you see if it moves like from the corner and shit. You just like, oh my god, it moved like 3 inches.
Yo, that's dog. I'm not even gonna hold you. That's like wow.
Just
too
saying.
extreme.
That shit. It just fucked me up. I wasn't ready. Maybe I just wasn't ready.
I just want to come, like, you know.
No, I get it. I feel like, you know, you have bitch.
Now, as she's pissing on you, are you masturbating?
Yeah, of course I am. What's wrong with you, Sean? You already have the fantasy, you fucking queer. You just don't want to fucking live it out. What's the matter with you? He's like, are you pissing? He's jerking off right now. He's like, hey, Ken, which is pissing on you? Are you jerking off?
Tell me more.
To be honest with you, I think that's just white genetics. That's just what it is. Yeah.
Nah, dude, I heard that Biggie album, dude. He's like, yo.
Biggie ain't never said he was busting. He was jerking his dick.
He wanted that bitch to come over and shit on his chest.
Yeah, okay, so this is the difference.
That's way worse.
Listen.
Dude, shit on his chest is way worse. He's like, go to fucking.
Wait. So he wasn't shitting on your chest. Where's she shitting?
Yo, my nigga, shut the fuck up for a second. Stop asking these dumbass questions.
Shit on me at all.
I'm picturing if it doesn't shit on me, it's gonna be on my chest.
Can you shut the fuck up for a second? What Kenny said was Biggie in the song. If I'm correct, I think it was a story to tell, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right, dude.
Or some shit like that, right?
Yeah.
So what he was saying
phone
was,
call and shit.
Yeah, he got the phone. It was the skit right before that, and he said Shorty told him to come over there, and he wanted her. He was like, "Yo, she said I want you to shit on me." He said, "I thought you meant like shit on you, like not call you back, shit on you." And she was like, "No, I want you to cock over and shit on my stomach."
Dude, like imagine if he
and
like
then, so his man's and the Biggie when Biggie did this is actually like a classic comedic setup punchline, right?
Yeah.
Because I even use that same formula when I tell jokes.
Right.
Or I do something. So she was like, she wanted me to cock over and shit on her. And his man's was like, nigga, word? Like for real?
Right.
And then it's a brief pause, and then Biggie goes, so after I shits on the bitch. Just a classic, classic comedic setup punch.
It's
you know what I'm saying?
Your style.
And I use that same type shit or whatever because I think I had a joke where I said it don't even matter what the fuck the joke was, but
no, but that shit is just funny. But like it's like I would not want to get shit on. Like
that shit sounds
that's
crazy.
Too much cucka. Like doing anal, like it's like it's like something you better like clean house before you get into.
Yo, so that's my problem. So I had anal like a few times with some girls. I had anal with this one chick. Most recently, I had anal with this chick, and that shit was kind of it was alright. Because I don't know what happened. But hold on. But this was this was the crazy shit. We're having anal, right? Now she tells me it's her first time.
Such a liar.
Right, hold on.
She's like, come on, people. People, she's lying.
You know that bitch was lying.
You know she was
Daddy,
lying. I never do this before.
So peep this shit. We're in a compromising position because she wants.
What does that mean? You got your legs up over your head?
No. So we're in a hotel. We're in a hotel. It's double beds. So we're not in there alone.
Oh, so what
she
you
wants
guys
to
party?
Just listen, dog. She wants me to fuck her in the ass. I fuck her in the ass, but it's her. She said it's her first time. Now I joke around all the time and say I got a little dick, whatever the case may be. But I see bitches' faces when I stick this little motherfucker up in there.
Yeah,
now,
he's got a nice dick.
No, hold on. Look, now when I
it's not bad. I've seen the dick. I'm just saying, people.
Yo, hey, hold on. Pardon me, fam. Pardon me. Anybody that's watching this right now,
they're like, he did not suck my dick.
Yo,
everybody, Kenny Capozzi. Dude, I just want to say this right now. He was spying on me.
No, I fucked
this
midget bitch in Worcester, and he's seen the shit. But anyway,
he was peacocking everybody.
Right,
he was peacocking.
But back to the story, So we're in the room and we're not by ourselves, right? So she tells me it's her first time doing anal.
Yeah.
And she's like, I want to try. So she tells
both
me.
ways.
So
it was a dude.
My nigga, can I talk? Like, what the fuck? Like, how many times do I gotta say something? Don't rub my back, you bitch. The fuck is wrong with you, dog? This nigga tried to rub my back to console me.
He's trying to
I'm just talking shit.
He's trying to get you ready for anal.
Yeah, let me get my words out. This motherfucker goes.
It's all right, just talk about it. We'll be fucking soon, baby.
No, it's okay.
Get it out. It's all right.
No, so I stick it in her ass, right? Yo, this bitch makes no noise. No sounds.
Was it like a vacuum? It was like,
yo, it's just facts. It's just
like your ears popped and shit.
It's like
you couldn't hear anything in your ears.
It's like it swallowed me whole, and then I just started then I started treating her ass like it was some pussy, and I just started pounding that shit out.
What else would you do?
Playing with the clit.
It was her belly button.
She made no noise. Like she was like moaning and shit, but it wasn't nothing like You know what I'm saying? Like
maybe you don't really have a nice dick, D.
I'm scared to take
I thought you did. I'm
it's
sorry.
not
I
a
take
big
that
D,
back.
in case you're
I
wondering.
take that back, everybody. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, silly me. I don't know what I was thinking.
Kenny said it was nice, not big.
I seen it. Yeah. I was like, it's standard. It's a standard penis,
and that's fine. And that's fine. But you know that shit kind of fucked me up. But that was like that time, and then I did it another time or whatever. And I think I talked about it on the podcast with a grown woman was like, look, you know.
Is this when you redeem yourself?
No, she was like, grow up, it's shit. And I was like, because she had a turd hopped out her ass.
She rubbed his face in it.
She had a poo-poo puff.
Yeah, she had a poo-poo puff. I didn't push it back in. My dick was pushing it in.
I'm telling you, you got to throw them at the wall and see where they are next week.
No. It wasn't like a puff like that. It wasn't a fucking Rice Krispie. It wasn't.
It was a little cook.
It wasn't a Rice Krispie of shit, dog. It was a
corn
It
kernel.
was a whole. It was like an egg. It was probably the size of that little pipe right there.
Oh, no. All right.
It's weird,
everybody. This is all right. That's small for a puff.
She picked the shit up, and it was. She was just like.
That's a log.
Yeah, that's a log. That's a little Lincoln log right there, everybody. That's a little Lincoln log. But like, hey, once she got this out of the way, was it clear sailing? No turbulence? Was it a smooth flight, everybody? Like, did you not, was it a safe landing? You know what I mean? Was it a safe landing?
All right. So I'm glad this episode has turned into the Kenny Capozzi show. I'm so glad because this goes right into our first segment. We're gonna get right into
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, we're going right. What the fuck? I don't even know how to speak anymore, dude. This shit is wow.
You think
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck that sound was. It sounded all gushy and shit. And that was
he had a dick in his mouth.
Oh shit! Is that porno? I don't know what that was.
Wow. Anyway, Kenny Capozzi segment. You got to be fucking kidding me.
You're kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
Are you kidding me? I mean, are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me? You gotta be kidding me.
I'm kidding.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. All right, everybody. It's Kenny Capozzi. This is You Gotta Be Kidding Me. I just went to Vegas like 2 weeks ago, right? For like $350.
I'm gonna pull up the slides
right?
so people can see it.
Now, we know Corona's going crazy and there's just a whole bunch of shit. But like right now,
Flights are crazy cheap.
$120 for round trip airfare and 3 nights in a fucking hotel. Like you can't get a Greyhound bus to all right, maybe $30, $60 to New York City. But like, come on,
yeah.
120. Like, we went to fucking LA. It cost us like $300 for the plane. Never mind just the round trip airfare. Like, and it's just like people are all concerned, and you should be. Like the shit's like different.
Now Vegas is usually a little cheaper than anywhere else to fly to. Usually, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I don't think
what
so,
about the
buddy.
hotels?
It's all like
you just explained it.
Isn't their idea just to get you there and then to spend your money?
Yeah, but it's still like a cool place to go.
It's still some money you got to spend.
You still got to spend dough to get there.
Think about it. You're paying for the flight. You're paying for the hotel. You're paying for the rental car. But you're telling me that you get the flight
and the hotel
for how much?
$120.
That's crazy.
From Monday, and you leave Thursday.
But think about this, though. Think about what comes with that.
Fear you might catch. I mean, not fear.
Oh, not fear.
Not fear. Not fear. You're right. That was a wrong word. The actual, thing you might catch. But it's just a new thing we threw into the mix. You know what I mean? Like you might catch AIDS. You might Kenny, if you like.
Did you buy your tickets before coronavirus?
Yeah. Before it spiked, I was already planning on going there, and then it spiked after we had bought the tickets.
That's crazy. So you just went to Vegas?
Yes. Like I came back July 2nd. So today's like, I don't know.
There's the 14th.
Almost 2 weeks out of quarantine, even though we did one last week.
Right.
But that wasn't me. That was just a character I play on TV.
Okay.
Now, when you went to Vegas, did you see any midgets?
I didn't see any like midgets, right? But like this one
He
night,
said midgets.
like,
Well, they're taller
I
than
just
me.
seen a few Sean Serros.
like this one night, I was walking down the street, and it was me and the kid I went with, and we were walking down the street, and this chick that was like, kind of looked like a.
Spit it out, motherfucker.
Like a little like a Riri Ali Wong.
A Kardashian?
Like a yeah.
She was pregnant.
But like Ali Wong, like a little pregnant, like I wasn't sure. She's like, hey baby.
But it
She was
wasn't
3 months pregnant.
I mean, maybe she was drinking a Bud Light. She was smoking a cigarette. She wanted to have a good time. I chewed her down like 100, and I was like, I should have kept going.
Oh, wait, you talked her down. You talked her down 100.
Hold on. Hold the fuck up. You just
Are you getting mad because I said Jude?
No, you just said you seen a girl walking down the street.
I didn't see her. She like kind of.
And then you immediately said you talked her down. So what are you talking about specifically?
She was a street worker.
Lady
she was
of
a
the
sex
night.
worker.
She was a lady of the night.
Yeah.
But
she
you will
kinda
not say
cute.
the P word.
She had a great attitude. Why? I was like, I mean, yeah. That's,
Of course she has. She better have a great attitude. You don't want no bitch that's salty when she's
No
trying to
shit,
suck your
right?
dick.
No.
You want a bitch with an If I get a bitch on the street, you think I want to get a bitch with an attitude?
She's like, you're already
check your
fighting. And
tone.
she's like, motherfucker, you ain't. Yeah. No. That's not gonna work. No, but she was like legit was like Ali. Like I don't know if she was like Polynesian or like something, but she was not. But then she's like, I don't know if anybody's ever been to Vegas, right? But like when you go there, you can't cross the street because there's like you can cross the street, but you got to go up over the thing, and there's like a big metal fucking wrought iron fence like on both sides of the street.
Yeah.
And the other chick she was with like just pulled up in an Uber and like demanded to the Uber driver, let me out right here, because like that's where her friend was. And then she gets out and she's like, you people lift me over the gate. And I was like, I cannot lift you over. That shit's over my head, lady. Like you're like a big woman. Like
She was like, lift me over the
she's
gate.
like, this shit ain't gonna happen. Like I can't. It's just physically impossible for me. You're gonna have to walk down the street and shit.
You good, bro?
You didn't have any friends to help you like pick her up?
I just had Scotty with me.
He's
and
like,
shit.
I'm not helping you.
No, dude, he didn't want any part of it. And shit, he didn't want any part of it. You know.
Wow.
Okay, so you talked it down $100,
Yeah,
and you still ended up paying $200.
I should have chucked it down more.
So how much she originally wanted? $300.
Yeah, she was off her rocker. I
She
admire
wanted
her.
$300 for what?
To
Full
fuck.
ride?
Was the pussy good?
Yeah,
Was the pussy worth
Like, is
$200?
that like for the night?
Dude. No. It was for freaking till it was like just like that. You
Just
know what I
till you
mean?
come,
She was like,
right? Just
yeah.
quick.
So no one had condoms, right?
Wow.
A prostitute
Hold on.
with no
dude,
condoms.
I was breaking their balls.
You went to buy pussy and this bitch didn't have no rubbers.
Yeah, so I was like, what kind of professional people are
She had
you?
every other STD you could think of.
Yeah. So like, dude, it was brutal, dude. So like, I get him upstairs and shit, and I'm like, Scotty, go get condoms.
Wait a
right?
minute, I cut you off, Kenny. That should have been a red flag for you right there. She got no condoms? What?
We just said that.
Sean, she's a street hooker. I mean, I'm not expecting fucking, miracles here. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even looking for her.
And
I would've
please
been-
let him get through the story because this.
I would have been looking around the hotel room for something that I could use as a rubber.
That's
A
funny.
pillowcase, something.
That's so funny, dude. Dude, because she's like beating me off, dude. And I'm like, wondering where he's coming. And I'm like, stick your finger in my ass. And she's like, I don't have anything. And the other bro's like, oh, use one of the things from the fucking plastic things. Like, and I'm like, yeah, that's whatever. Just.
I would have been. I'm getting my money's
Jam
worth.
it up
I
there.
got to come on your face.
Well,
or
dude, so
something.
that was the problem. Was like
Can we let
I
this-
didn't come, dude, because like I'm waiting for this retard to get back with the condoms. Like I'm trying to hold in my nut because I'm like I'm paying for this. So
He's just edging.
yeah, I'm just edging, dude. I'm just edging, and it's just like, ugh, it was brutal.
So it was
brutal.
disappointing, huh?
It was he never came back, and then they, so like 45 minutes, an hour
He
went
never
by.
came back.
And he never came back, dude. And like the whole time, I got two broads up there, and like, and they're cool. They're playing along. We're having fun. You know what I mean? I'm trying to keep my eyes on them because they're sneaky street bitches. You know what I mean? And I'm like trying to like pay attention. And I'm like, oh, good. I think everything's fine. And then I see the dude next morning. And shit, he comes up and he's like, yo, my Oakleys are missing. They were right here in my bedstand. I'm missing my earbuds. And I was just like, dude, I thought I was watching. I'm like, why didn't you come back with the condoms. Like, all you had to do, like, maybe you could have thought about that shit, came back with them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, just like, why you gonna let me come up here and like not be able to fuck these bitches? Like, I'm not gonna fuck them with a condom. Do you know
What did he say?
He was like, dude, how street smart are you, dude? How street smart are you?
No, I mean, what was his excuse for not coming?
Because he was like, dude, I didn't want anything to do with that. I did. It's like, yeah, but at least be like a fucking my friend.
It's
I'm like,
Vegas.
I'm up here waiting for condoms. Like, you said, you could have just fucking open the door and threw them in the room, dude. You know what I'm saying?
He
like,
probably just went downstairs and seen a slot machine and got distracted.
yeah, that's all. Yeah, and he was like, "Fuck Kenny, dude." So you know, when he woke up, he's like, "Oh, street smart of you." Like they fucking robbed you, and I was like,
They robbed you.
They didn't rob me, dude. I was protecting my shit. I thought your shit was all set. Like, I'm sorry. Like,
He should have known better.
I'm like, why didn't you come back with the fucking condoms? Like, just come back, man. Just do that. I don't know. But 120 for a trip to Vegas is, I mean, you got to be fucking kidding me, right? I mean,
Definitely.
120 round trip. Like, you can't fucking take a bus to fucking Philly probably for 120, dude. Like, I mean, come on. New York, I don't know. I'm just saying. I'm saying don't be scared. Put on your mask. Go to fucking Miami Beach. Fucking, dude, everybody's all fucking... I'm not saying this shit ain't real, but people aren't leaving their house. Like, it's like people, like, I've been working through most of this. And then I've been going through like fucking, like McDonald's and shit, like since March, like the whole, like I didn't really like I, you know, I like wash, I wear a mask, like, but it's like, yo, life is going on right now. Like, I don't want to die, but like, it's just another thing. Like, it's another bus you're going to get hit by. Like, something's going to kill you. I don't know.
Give it up for Kenny Capozzi. You gotta be fucking kidding me. I'm gonna be honest with you, that's kind of nuts. That's crazy. But the reason why you don't have corona is because you've never been tested. I'm pretty sure you have it.
Oh yeah.
We probably all have it.
No, definitely. I know I have it being around these white niggas. I know I have it.
Bill Gates gave it to me.
It's not even a question.
Personally.
Wow. I
was in Vegas. He was in the high rollers room.
I don't even know what the fuck to say.
I don't know. Let's fucking talk about those animals.
Oh, the crazy videos I be watching.
Yeah, kind of, dude. Now it's like, I don't know.
On my spare time, I just like to watch some videos on YouTube of just animals killing each other.
Like just survival of the fittest.
Yeah, it's like the circle of life. Like, because
Hakuna Matata.
could you imagine if you were like just a little ant, just mind your own business, just walking along, and all of a sudden a little bird comes down and just pecks you and eats you. You didn't even see it coming. You just got smoked. Like,
do you start again as a new ant?
No, but lately I've just been watching insects kill each other.
I know you like that bee. Sean Sorrow loves the bee porn.
Nah.
He loves the bumblebee snuff porn. He's a fucking big fan.
No, my favorite video of all of them though is like this hawk that just comes down on this cliff and just grabs this sheep or this goat and just fucking picks it up and drops it off the cliff.
Yo, this shit is crazy.
And the goat just like hits.
Look how heavy that thing is.
I think it's probably like at least 100 pounds, right?
It's gotta be, dude, all day. That's like 75 to 100 pounds.
That thing could probably pick me up and just.
Think about this for a second. If a bird, my nigga, can pick up a goat, and carry that motherfucker in the air and bring it back to a nest?
Not just drops it.
No, he just drops it because that's what they do. They pick up things and get real high and then drop it so it dies and then they go
pick at it. Like,
wow,
yeah, it's gangsta.
Yeah, it's real smart.
It's real smart. They know what they're doing.
Wow, but what if that motherfucker had a booster pack?
Animal?
Yeah.
What kind of fucking Dr. Moreau Island do you live on?
I don't know. I'm just saying, you're gonna drop one of them motherfuckers and
you think they're gonna evolve? They're gonna be like, oh, the hawks keep fucking dropping us. We're gonna evolve into jetpacks. All of us.
That's a big ass hawk though. That thing's probably like 5 feet with its wingspan.
Dog, this hawk.
That's a big ass sheep or goat or whatever the fuck that is.
That hawk looked like a fucking bitch from Brooklyn.
She just got her nails done.
I think I know her name.
She got her nails done, dude. She's like, I can't touch you with these motherfuckers.
For real.
I'm fucking you on my feet.
Some bitch named Stacy or whatever from a nice Italian family.
Look at the size of the hoops on her.
She
and
definitely
shit.
broke her nail picking that thing up.
Yo, that shit is fucking nuts, dog. You know what's funny about that is I seen a video of an Impala. The video, I think I got the clip. There's a video of an Impala.
A Chevy?
No. Let's watch this clip real quick, and the motherfucker's stupid. He walks up to a pack of leopards or cheetahs or whatever
Hungry
the
ass
fuck.
leopards.
And the crazy thing is the leopards was just chilling there.
So he's like the food.
So what they do is they sit there and they watch as all the group of.
You think they hypnotizing motherfuckers from the side?
No,
you
they
think
sit on
they're
the
like
side.
putting out
It's all
vibes?
strategic.
They sit on the side to see what the stragglers are, see
Oh
who the weak ones are.
yeah.
But remember, these are Impalas. They called Chevy Impalas for a reason because them shits is fast. Impalas are pretty fucking fast. And look.
I don't think an Impala's gonna outrun a leopard though.
It depends on how. No, if it has like a little head start.
Yeah.
But you look at this shit. I can't make this shit up. This shit is fucking crazy. Look, he's like, yeah, I want some pussy. And these niggas is like, yeah, my nigga, I'm hungry right now.
Oh,
I'm hungry
did
right
he
now.
think
You think
that
this
was
shit
like
is a fucking game?
some females?
Come get the look. They on his ass. They on his ass. And this motherfucker thought it was a game. Guess what? Nope. Look, they grabbed this nigga and tossed his ass up in the air. And then they just chew his whole shit out.
Did he think that was some female Impalas?
Where you think they ate him
Straight
from
up
first?
supper time.
His ass. That's what they do. They go,
Kenny proposes.
they go right to the ass. That's just primal, baby. It's primal.
motherfucker.
You're going right back to, I'm a caveman, baby. Evolution's going backwards. You're like, give me the ass.
And you think about it, if you really think about it, a lot of these motherfuckers or whatever that be out in the streets or whatever, they're like, yeah, I'm a lion. If you really think you want to be a lion, because all these lions,
start eating ass.
they eat ass from the back. They go from the back to the front.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They eat you from hole to hole.
Which doesn't really make sense to me because if you're going to start at one hole, why wouldn't you start at the biggest hole? But I guess the mouth would probably
It just sets a tone.
Oh, well, I'm
They go for where the food comes out
When you
of.
just go right to the ass, they're like, "Oh, this motherfucker ain't fucking around." You know what I mean? They know they know where they're going. It's like, "Oh, this is gonna be a good night," right? You know what I mean?
Yo, that's
like, who's gonna stop somebody? And you'd be like, "Oh my god, no, don't do that! Oh, this I'm not that kind of person.
Yo,
Get
this
your
shit is
tongue
out of
out of there." You're gonna be like, grab her, but them, whoever. Whatever
Now, that's
your thing
real
is.
ass eating. Like,
Yeah, like that's like some fucking.
This ain't no bullshit ass eating right here, boy.
Tired of
This is that
scratching forks at empty plates, baby.
Nah, because you gotta think about it. They hunting for their shit, so they really work to eat that ass. You know what I'm saying? Like they was out here
true.
running up. This
That's true.
motherfucker ran 100 miles to catch a motherfucker
That's
just
true.
to eat him in the ass.
I don't do that. I don't. Which is that's poor on me. That's bad. That's the worst part about me. I'm too lazy.
Yeah, like I don't think that I don't think anybody should just go straight for the ass, dog. I
respect that. That's a good move.
Yeah,
That's like a good pour. When you see somebody come over and they pour in their drink and they got like a nice pour in the glass, like when you eat ass, like right off the rip, that's commendable. Like that's just like I think like you're a team player. Yeah. You know, like you're like, oh, this is. I just scored. I
Drop a bomb for
I
all
hit
the
the
ass
lottery.
eaters out here,
I just hit the lottery in this motherfucker. Right? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna like be like, hey, dude, really? Like seriously, your girl goes down on you, right? She's sucking your dick. All of a sudden, she starts eating your ass. You're gonna be like, you're gonna stop her? Are you gonna be like,
you just go
no?
with it.
Fucking right you do. You just jam your asshole right in her face.
like
You
that-
bury
that-
that
that-
shit.
What if it tickles?
What do you mean, what if it tickles?
I'm not
Ride that
doing
shit
that,
up. Be
man.
like, get it in.
I be talking that
Your
shit.
tongue better be 6 inches, baby.
Nah, I be talking that shit, but I ain't really about that life. Please.
I'm so gay.
Please don't try to lick my ass. Nah, I'm gonna be honest with you, because right now I got gas problems. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's an issue.
I
mean,
just fucked up.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
literally
You know.
right before the podcast, I fucked up Sean's bathroom and it made him go fix it. That's a fact. Drop a bomb for the niggas fucking up other
You
niggas.
did drop a
toilets.
bomb.
Yeah, we felt it all the way in here and shit.
Yeah,
There's
you felt
some
it in this
repercussions in that
motherfucker. That shit was-
motherfucker.
That shit was super foul.
Fucking fire alarms went off.
Some aftershock. Kid, remember getting aftershock as a kid? You'd smash the bottle.
Oh yeah,
Eat the
definitely.
sugar.
Yeah. Be like, is this glass?
Right. That's the, wow.
Fucking mouth all be bleeding.
Yeah, be like, I think that
You guys are
might.
talking about some real shit.
That might have been glass. I don't know if Artie Lang's nose is really like that because he snorted glass. Because I've been eating fucking aftershock bottles since the time I was 15.
I think that motherfucker been snorting that shit. Anyway, we're gonna jump right into this segment and cut that bitch off.
Bitch off.
Well, with your main man, Big D.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch. Bitch, I'm flowing straight from the survival scroll. Cut that bitch off.
Yo, this week on Cut That Bitch Off, I just want to ask a question. And I think I talked about this on the podcast before, but I just want to get this shit out the way. Is it wrong for a man to tell a woman no? Especially when it comes to sex. Because for some reason, females feel like they can do whatever the fuck it is that they want. A female feels like if she wants some dick, she should get some dick.
Yeah.
Right then and there.
Entitlement,
right?
That's
you know
the
what I'm
thing.
saying? And it's crazy because if a nigga wants some pussy,
Yeah,
and he's
you
like,
can't.
bitch, you fuck, like you giving me some pussy.
That's like rape.
That's rape.
If you like, if you con
I mean,
her,
the women,
I mean,
women does call the shots.
If you con her
Women
into,
call, no, the fuck they don't.
yeah,
when
they
it comes
do.
to sex, yeah,
No,
Fuck
because
outta
you
here.
could turn them down.
Fuck out of here.
you could turn, but who's
You
turning
got
them
pa-
down?
Who's the? What
You
mean,
got to
who's
set a
turning them down?
I don't be
precedent,
turning
Sean.
shit down.
You got to set a precedent.
That's the
You know what I mean?
problem.
That's
So-
it. Because you're like, well, I want to fuck. You know what I mean? And you know, she's like, well, I don't want to fuck. And then you're like, but I want to fuck. And she's like, okay, cool, let's fuck. But you got to be
So-
like, no.
So you mean to tell me, and this is game for all you
And
little,
then they want it even more when you do that.
this is game for all you little young niggas out there. So you mean to tell me that if a woman is telling you she wants to fuck, you're just gonna do it? And what
Yeah,
happens?
because if you don't, you're just gay.
Yeah, but the thing is when you're
That's like what society says.
as
like,
a
what's wrong with
man,
you?
when you do that, you set up a bunch of other motherfuckers to take that shit. You set up a bunch of other motherfuckers to be the ones to carry the load. You feel what I'm saying? So as a man, I'm telling
confused.
bitches no. I'm telling a bitch no, off the rip. Because the thing is, you have to strip
All
that.
the bitches right off the rip, you just say no.
He doesn't
All
give
the
it up
She's
women.
asking, if she's asking for the dick, yeah, I'm telling
If
her
she's
no.
asking, I don't, dude. If some bitch
I
is
want you to
saying
fuck
like,
me. No.
"Hey, you want to take off?" I'm gonna be like, depending on if I like the situation, I'm not gonna be
Dude.
like a hard no.
Do you deliver dick
What
on
the
the
fuck
first
is-
date?
The fuck is wrong? Seriously, Sean, are
If
you
I want
serious
to.
right now? What are
If
you doing?
I want to.
If he gives consent.
Oh yeah.
If I want to.
Dude, you always want to.
No, I don't.
You must get me too a lot.
Oh, stop it, dude. I mean, come on.
But this is what perpetuates the stereotype. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers or whatever are telling me that as a man,
you're
I
such, you're
can't say
such
no.
a piece of shit right now.
I am.
You are such a piece of
That's a
shit,
fact.
dude. It's like, oh, just no.
So I should just be ready to fuck a bitch in the pussy because she says she's trying to offer me some pussy.
You better be fucking ready to fuck a dude in the fucking ass pussy if he's ready to fuck in the ass pussy, or you're homophobic.
Yo.
Shut your bitch ass!
Fuck out of here, nigga.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I don't
you're
know.
wilding
You
right
might
now.
have a
Now you're out
racist
of pocket.
dick. I
So-
don't know. I don't know.
so-
You might have a racist
So
dick.
my thing is this. You know what I'm saying? As a man, or
Racist, sexist, homophobic dick.
as a man, you can't. I'm gonna dictate what the fuck goes on. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you should. As a man, you should be strong enough or whatever to have your own. You should set your own boundaries.
I mean, you should be two people that should be able to,
No,
want
as
to
a
fuck.
nah, it's not. Two people
It shouldn't be
consensually wanting to
games.
fuck
It
is
shouldn't
one
be
thing.
games.
Two people consensually wanting to fuck is one thing. But you're trying to tell. But as a man, can't no bitch force me to do shit I don't want to do. If some bitch is telling me to fuck, that doesn't mean I have to fuck. It's a choice.
I don't know. That
If I
sounds
wanna
kind of
fuck or
hot
not.
though,
I
dude.
know. Don't you like it when they force you to
Sounds
keep their
kinda
pussy?
hot,
This is the
dude.
voice of
I'm
niggas
just
that
saying,
don't-
dude.
But this is
I
the-
mean, it depends on like what she's, where she, you know
Can
what
I
I mean.
talk?
Woo, baby.
But can I speak?
Well,
This is the
I'm
voice.
just getting all like,
Oh
you know
my
what I
God.
mean?
This is the voice of motherfuckers that don't get pussy. You're pressed over pussy. That's what you're thinking
I'm not
about.
trying to get
Nah,
pussy.
just like a little
I'm not
domination
thinking-
sometimes.
I'm not thinking
Something about that, you know?
like as look, because y'all starting to piss me off.
She
and I
just
gotta
whips
move
out
aside
that
for a
big
second.
black cock, and you're
No,
like,
just
oh my
let me.
God.
I'm not just asking. I'm just gonna politely ask to please just let me fucking speak without you stepping on my shit. What I'm saying to you is that as a man, I have the right to say no. No woman can force me to do anything or whatever. And as a man, you should have the right to say no. Don't feel like you're forced to do anything just because a bitch looks good or just because she's buying you something or she's doing something for you. That don't mean you got to give in and give her some dick. Because at the end of the day, bitches play games. And bitches will have you out here. You're the nigga that's going to take a bitch to Applebee's, spend a little $150 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's a big meal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's a
of
lot.
money.
That's a lot of money at Applebee's. Not unless you buying drinks
I
and
don't
shit or whatever.
do that.
You know what? He's right.
Illegal
It's your
seafoods.
body, your choice.
It's not your like you guys sound like total cucks. You know what I'm saying? You guys sound like the niggas.
We sound like cocks.
Yeah, y'all sound like total pussies. Y'all ain't in control of yourselves. If you trying to tell me just because a bitch offers you some pussy or whatever, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna take it. Even though
99% of the time,
even though she's a hooker from Vegas. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog.
Yeah,
it's like certain
I'm
shit
in
is
Vegas,
like, yo,
dude.
yeah, but
I'm supporting the local sex workers, dude. I'm doing my part. What are you doing for the community?
businesses are hurting.
I'm telling these bitches no.
Yeah, that's not helping them.
It's helping them a lot.
It's helping you.
It's helping a lot. It's gonna help the next man. It's gonna teach that bitch or whatever to understand that you just can't get your fucking way all the time. That's the problem. Women get their way. It's a
No, I see what you're saying.
It's like so you mean to tell me so a woman can ask, so if a woman comes home, says she wants some dick or whatever, that's her right as a woman to get some dick. How many times have you
not
come
her right.
No, listen, how many times have you come home to a bitch or a girl that you're fucking?
Yeah, want to fuck,
and she says no.
I don't feel like it.
How many times? I mean, I'm just saying. Give me a ballpark.
I mean, it happens in relationships. It happens.
Yeah. So why the fuck? But every time she asks for some dick, you're saying yeah. Because that's lopsided. That's not even a relationship.
I look at it like this. I look at it like this. Like if I'm going home alone, I'm probably gonna beat off before I go to sleep.
So as a man, you're expected to pay the bills. You're expected.
It's 2020. It's 2020.
Hold on. No, I'm just saying, as a man, but you're expected to say yes to fuck.
No, I see what you're saying, D. I totally see what you're saying.
Dude, it's 2020. Bitches pay my bills.
No, because like it's just like what he's saying, right? So say like look at it like this in this situation. You're in a relationship with a girl and you don't feel like fucking, and she's like, hey, I wanna fuck. And you're like, no, I don't feel like fucking. And she's like, hey, I wanna fuck. And you're like, no, I don't feel like fucking. And she's like, hey, I wanna fuck. And then you're like, fuck it, I'll fuck. Did you just get raped?
I don't know, but I'll play that game just so she can rape me sometimes.
I think you guys are just missing the point of what I'm saying.
No, that's a good point, dude.
Like,
I know, I get your point. I get it.
What I'm saying is that in relationships or whatever shit happens, and it can't
you have
be
a role to play, D.
It can't be always a woman's perspective, a woman's everything.
Fuck the patriarchy.
So you have to be able to take your power back. And the power that you have is your dick. If she's sitting there begging and crying and wanting your dick and shit or whatever, let her beg, let her cry, let her whine. There's a guy or whatever, like I'm just gonna play this clip or whatever, and it's of this guy that is just telling this bitch no. And it's like some females just do not get it.
Just chilling, vibe.
Why we can't just
Like, I don't get it.
Why we can't just chill and vibe, right?
No,
Why is you playing with me right now? I'm not
listen,
playing.
I swear to God, you get violent. I swear to God, you get violent. I'm gonna put your stupid ass on camera, bro. You got my shit, bro.
Yo, what you mean, like?
Yo, dead ass.
Why
bro?
we can't right now?
Bruh, stop being a rapist. Give me my fucking
I want
shit.
to rape you though.
Bruh.
I wanted to rape you since this morning. I promise.
Listen, bro, now you got me about to crash. Watch out, bro.
I promise
Get
you.
off my shit.
I
Bro, get my
promise you.
fucking glasses. Fuck you got going on? No, girl, don't touch me.
Why?
Take your stupid ass home.
Why?
Bro, get off of me, bro.
Why?
What the fuck?
Why?
I would dead ass press charges on you.
Hold on, we're gonna stop it right there because that nigga was out of pocket for saying he gonna call the police on the bitch.
You think?
But at the same,
So how doesn't that
But at the
negate
same-
everything he said before that point too?
no, he's not. He's saying, look, stop. If you want to, we could just chill and vibe. That's cool. But she said, I've been wanting to rape you since this morning.
I mean, is
That
it a
shit-
sister?
like, but as a-
if
but
it's
as
a
a-
sister, that's a problem.
But as a man, that shit is creepy. Why the fuck should I sit there and accept that shit? Because if me, as a man, go to a bitch and I'm like, yo, I want to fuck. No, I've been wanting to rape you since this morning.
No, you
Oh,
can't.
no, I've been wanting to rape
No,
your pussy
you're
since this morning.
totally right, dude.
Like,
You're
what
totally
the fuck?
right.
Like, that shit sounds super creepy. So why the fuck is it so hard for a man, other than myself, to understand that you got to tell a bitch no sometimes?
Because that's so hot.
I think y'all.
She's like, I've been thinking about raping you
Nah,
since
y'all
this
just-
morning. I'm like, oh my God, have you? Oh my God, I just want to come so bad right now.
It's just hard to think with your
Nah,
brain.
y'all some
in
fucking
those
weirdos,
moments.
my nigga. Y'all some
Are we
weirdos, dog.
weirdos?
Because it tells me that my own people, the niggas that I hang around, y'all can't even control your own dick. Which means if I had a bitch next to
I
me or
control
whatever,
my
you're
dick just
you're
fine.
telling me that if I had a bitch next to me or whatever, and it was my girl or some shit,
No.
and she's like, "Oh, I want to fuck," you trying to tell me like you couldn't say no?
No.
Because
I
it's
mean, if-
pussy.
if-
Like,
no,
that's what I'm talking about. Hold on.
Cool with it.
Hold on, but
Are
that's
we
what
all
I'm
fucking?
But that's what I'm talking about. Y'all gotta have morals and principles about yourself. Don't let these bitches try to tell you
No,
to go
that's
do some shit or
different.
whatever. Now, what I will do in a relationship, if I realize that I'm in a relationship and a bitch is out here just talking crazy, talking spicy, spicy and shit, talking about how she want to fuck, she gonna rape me and all this other shit, I'm gonna tell her no. And I'm gonna tell her no to the point where this bitch sounds like that fucking white bitch on Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. She's like, Daddy, no, Daddy, I want it. No, Daddy, I said I want it now. I said I want your cock, please, Daddy.
Daddy, I want a golden ticket, Daddy.
Give me some chocolate, Daddy.
Give me the goose that lays the golden eggs, Daddy.
And that's when I pull out the motherfucking Magnums and I'm like, I got a golden ticket.
Oompa,
Doop-a-dee-doo. I got a dick that's coming for you. Yeah, you gotta just put it, put it down in these holes sometimes, man. Your old man Charlie. But so, I mean, at a certain point in life or whatever, I done had enough pussy in my life where I really don't be stressing over box no more. You know what I'm saying? And you got to get comfortable in the space as a man or whatever, whether you get pussy or not get pussy. Just have some morals about yourself, have some principles about yourself, and just be able to tell a bitch no. Because it will come in handy one day. I'm not saying that you have to tell every bitch no or whatever the case may be.
So
but,
like,
hold on. But Snoop Dogg said it best. That pussy, ain't no pussy good enough to get burnt while I'm up in it.
That's true. It's true.
So why the fuck would you chase every bitch when you know bitches or whatever?
What if you weren't chasing? What if like Ghislaine Maxwell was just like, hey?
We got this
really cool thing going on in this island. We could fly you out privately. I mean, there is some like fucking top shelf, women down there.
Right.
Women. Women down there.
Quotation.
Top shelf women down there. I mean, but we're gonna fly you out, first class. You could stay in it's a beautiful private island.
Anyway, we're about to wrap up the podcast soon. But this goes right into the next shit we wanted to talk about. So I posted I was posting on my Facebook story today, and last night I started watching a movie that I haven't seen since I was younger, and the shit was fire. I love the movie, and the movie I'm talking about is
Weird Science
from the 80s, right?
Yes, Weird Science.
Dun, 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 dun. Weird Science.
Yeah, Weird Science. So people were asking me, like a lot of people actually hit me up, and they were asking me what the movie was that I was watching, and it was Weird Science, and it's a dope ass movie. Was it Chet and Wyatt? I think those are the guys' names.
Chet was the other dude.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Yeah,
Chet was a brother, right?
It's Wyatt and somebody else.
Wyatt and fucking.
Definitely a Chet.
Oh, whatever the fucking other guy's name.
Chet's an older fucking brother shithead dude.
Yeah, he's a shithead.
What's
fucking
the chick's
piece of
name?
shit.
Do you remember the name they gave her?
I don't remember. But it was Kelly LeBlanc. That was the actress in the movie. The thing about Weird Science that was dope is because as a young kid, as a preteen, like, teenager, whatever the case whatever you want to call it. Come on, my nigga. Just
it's okay. Why?
As somebody that grew up on 80s movies or whatever, I didn't have the luxury of having cable. So a lot of times or whatever, these old movies would come back and play on, on late night TV. And I got a chance to see these movies and the shit was dope. But what I realized in that movie is there was a lot of fucking pedo shit going on in that motherfucker, man. As a young kid, 15 years old, 14 years old, 13 years old, you thinking to yourself like, damn, I would love to fuck an older bitch.
That's the stuff dreams are made of.
Right. It is for a guy. But think about it. It's been programmed into us to accept that. You should want to fuck an old bitch. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just a cool thing to do.
Don't you think that's like
experience?
DNA? Don't you think that's just like hardwired into your fucking shit?
In the days of the Me Too movement and all this other shit going on, it's not okay. Now that you look at shit now compared to the 80s versus now, it's not okay for a 25-year-old girl to want to fuck a 15-year-old.
I don't think it was okay then, but that was what every 15-year-old dreamed of.
Right.
But
it was normalized.
They totally still dream of that.
It was normalized. And the reason why it was normalized is because there was a lot of pedo shit going on in fucking Hollywood. I think one of the scenes in the movie or whatever in Weird Science was Kelly LeBlanc. She's 20. She says she's 23. They're at a club, and I can't remember Greg. What's the fucking Greg? That's what the Greg and Wyatt.
Anthony Michael Hall.
Yeah,
Why was he?
in,
Oh no, why was
he was in the club and he was
matter.
talking about this girl that broke his heart. He's like, this little 8th grade bitch, man. She broke my heart, man, but she has some big ass titties, man. Titties right here that you ain't even gotta worry about. You know what I'm saying? And I think he was the first white man to ever say son in like a Brooklyn type way.
Maybe.
Because he was like, she fine, she look good, she was fine as hell. You believe that, son? I was like, what? Anyway, if you have never watched the movie, go watch it. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be on your little pedo shit, you little fucking horny little motherfuckers or whatever, watch that
Hollywood,
shit.
baby.
Dude, the pedo shit is weird too, because if you think about it, the #1 search on Pornhub is like mom's fuck stepson.
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember.
That doesn't necessarily mean
remember.
pedo.
It's in people's fantasies.
Remember,
though, like, it's
remember
crazy shit.
Taboo?
Yeah. I mean,
With Kay Parker and shit, and how the little young.
was that HBO or something?
No, Kay Parker is old. This is Taboo was like in the 70s. It was a porn movie because back in the day they used to make porn movies. So Kay Parker was like she always played the mom or the aunt or the hot friend of the mom or some shit like that, and they always was fucking some little young dude. And the guy was like fresh out of high school. He was a senior in high school, and she's like divorced and 40, and she's trying to fuck. And Kay Parker got that hairy ass, nasty ass bush. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. Anyway, Kay Parker, Taboo, and also another movie that was crazy was Porky's. Porky's is another joint.
You never make that nowadays.
No way.
Oh my God.
They're in high school.
They were in high school at the strip club, wilding.
Dude's putting his dick through the hole in the fucking little girl's locker room, dude. That's a sex charge. The dude would be a fucking a pedophile. You'd be having to register. He's like,
but where do you think these creepy motherfuckers got all that shit from now? This is 30 years ago.
Yeah, but that shit was funny. You didn't like Porky's? Porky's was great.
Porky's was fire. If you haven't watched it, go watch Porky's.
Meat. Yeah, this fucking shit was great.
You're right,
dude.
though. But some people do have a hard time distinguishing right from wrong.
Looks like your boy's got a tail light out. Boy's got a tail light out.
Shit's fucking crazy, man. We're gonna close. We'll close out with some shit, some sad news, man.
Marijuana news.
Usually, here at In the Gutter Podcast, we praise marijuana. We love marijuana. The gutter strain of the week this week is
Emerald City Cookies.
Emerald City Cookies by a dispensary here in Massachusetts. We do not say their name because these motherfuckers
do not pay us or give us free weed.
Exactly. So if you're looking to sponsor or whatever the case may be, definitely hit us up. But I think for you guys that don't know, I haven't smoked this whole episode. Usually I'm burning it down.
Rolling
Last episode, I didn't get a chance to smoke because I quit smoking weed.
For the time being.
Yeah, for the time being. And I want to applaud myself. Right now I'm sweating like a motherfucker because I'm going through withdrawals.
Doing good.
And I'm it's bad, dude. And I know that my obsession with weed my whole life is like a bad relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like I know, because when you don't smoke for so long and you finally get a chance to smoke, you get so high. And it's kind of like being in a fucked up relationship, where you break up with a bitch and then you get back with her because you cheated on her with somebody else. And then she found out and you get back with this bitch and she's like, fuck you, motherfucker. And then she just makes your life a living hell.
I think like a bad romance.
I think weed's way better than that.
I think that's exactly what's going to happen when I go back to
him. Now you're devilizing.
That sounds brutal, dude. I don't know what kind of weed you've been smoking. That's like, this doesn't sound good at all.
What I'm saying is when I go back to weed, it's going to be like the first time I smoke weed. And the first time I smoked weed was not a pleasurable experience. It's not like I was all euphoric and shit. I was high as fuck. I was paranoid. The room was spinning. It got to the point where I wanted the shit to stop. I was like, please stop.
It's like the first time you have sex, you're just confused.
No. Anyway, yeah.
I thought I only shit out of there.
Right. But anyway, man, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully I get back to it, and I hope this is all worth it in the end. Because sometimes you gotta stop. Sometimes you have to take a break. And the point is that I'm making is that since I stopped smoking weed, I realized that I did have to give myself a break. Because it would get to the point where I would smoke so much weed. Like I I could probably smoke back to back, probably 5-6 joints.
Just stay
back
high
to back
all
to the
day,
face.
every day.
High all day, every day. But then you don't realize how high you are until you get a strain that's a little bit stronger than the last one. And then you move on to dabs. And next thing you know, you're sucking dick for coke.
Just mainlining fucking.
You know, like you go to like the
Diamond.
extremes. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, you know, sometimes weed heads, pot heads, whatever. If you smoke, give yourself a 2-day break. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying give yourself a break because you broke or whatever, but just give yourself a little break. I'm telling you, your body will thank you. And it's not as bad as you might think. It's really not that bad. Because although I'm not smoking weed, I'm still doing psychedelics. I'm still, you know.
Are you smoking cigarettes more?
Definitely. I wasn't smoking cigarettes that much.
Well, now you can't really.
The crazy thing is that I'm still smoking. I had 3 cartons of fucking cigarettes, so I just ran out.
Right. But you can't buy them.
Yeah, here in Massachusetts, unfortunately, you can't buy Newports. You can't buy menthols. You can't buy anything flavored of tobacco. Now, we talked about this before on the podcast, but this was just in Somerville. But now the whole state of Massachusetts has banned menthol.
Banned.
Period.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. My homegirl came up from Connecticut.
Crazy.
Shout out to Nilsy. And she was like, she gave me a cigarette and I was like, oh, this is dope. And I smoked the cigarette and I was like, oh, this is great. You got a Newport? This is fire. She was like, yeah, enjoy that. And I was like, good, because we can't have these shits up here. And she was like, what the fuck? She wasn't ready for that.
Have them.
Then her homegirl was drunk and kept on spilling the cigarettes out in the street and she was getting tight. She was like, you making me mad now. Ain't no cigarettes out here, bitch.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. You can't buy Newport cigarettes, but you can go shoot heroin in a safe space.
Facts.
Yeah. Hey, you gotta have fucking priorities right, dude.
That's
you gotta
crazy.
get priorities right.
You could do all the fentanyl, coke, heroin.
So crazy.
Everything you
It's
want.
like, where's the fucking
there's
money coming
prostitution.
from?
And then the crazy thing about Massachusetts is on Methadone Mile, which is now world famous. You can go on Methadone Mile, go to this little playpen for dope fiends. And
I drove by recently. There hasn't been people there. A few times I've been by.
They're out working.
No, they're there. They're definitely there. And to be honest with you, I feel like, you know, they should bring back segregation. I feel like they should bring back segregation, but not for the reasons that you might think. Not to separate black and white, but to separate the dope from the regular people. Because this shit it's becoming
But how are the regular people going to make money off the dope fiends?
Who's making money off of them now besides the drug dealers?
Regular people.
How are regular people making money off of dope?
I mean, they still got to eat. They got to go to like the corner store.
So what would qualify you as a regular person? You're not addicted to drugs?
You're not addicted to dope.
You just sell dope.
Yeah, that's really racist.
That's not racist. That's
what is it?
It's not race.
Drug. I don't know what would you
has
call
nothing
that.
to do with race. When motherfuckers come into the store,
I just like saying racist when it has anything to do with anything like sexist, homophobic.
Anyway,
it's kind of like a form of eugenics, D.
Yeah, you're totally talking like
I'm talking to
let's
two
wipe out
ex-dope fiends, so of course you guys are going to combat what I'm saying. I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying to you is that it's become a problem so bad where motherfuckers is just stealing for their habit. I don't see motherfuckers stealing for weed. You ain't stealing for cigarettes.
No, but people have been
stealing
for fucking heroin since it's been out.
Yeah, but now they're all concentrated in one area.
Well, you know, birds of a feather.
Because everything they need is in that area. The methadone clinic, the hospitals, the shelter.
Right.
And think about if I got a kid, I should just be able to walk my kid down the street with a bunch of fucking dope fiends?
Avoid that neighborhood altogether.
Why would I have to avoid that neighborhood? Why should I have to avoid that neighborhood if I live there?
To be honest, many people really don't live like right near there.
What are you talking about?
I mean, the south end's like a little bit past past BMC, but there's not many houses.
I grew up on Washington and Mass Ave.
But you do have to walk by that area to get to the train station.
In order to get to the train, in order to get to the train, in order to get to South Bay, in order to get to anything, even the hospital.
No, dude, I don't even like driving by there if I'm gonna get it a life.
If you was in a fucking situation and you had to go to a hospital, you're in the South End. Are you gonna go to BMC?
Of course.
No, I'm not.
You're just gonna.
There's a million hospitals in.
It depends on the situation.
There's a million hospitals.
I mean,
in
that's
Boston.
not further. It's not much further.
Yeah, it's a million hospitals in Boston. I would rather go to a fucking emergency room at MGH than sit in the emergency room at BMC.
Oh yeah.
Boston Medical is always a shit show.
Yeah. No, that makes sense.
It's fucking crazy. Like, I couldn't.
No, that's the epicenter of fucking, the shit.
Yeah, have compassion for people. Understand that people have a sickness and shit. But at the same time, it's like, how much can a motherfucker take? How much can you take?
How much leeway can you give
You know what I'm
somebody
saying? Like
before they hang
everybody else
themselves over the
done
rope?
gave up on him and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm supposed to be the most compassionate person in the world. And
No,
just
it's just
feel
crazy,
like,
dude. You see people fucking
it's
shooting
nuts.
up in their neck on the side of the highway. Like it's not even a
That's-
highway.
and that's
It's
what I'm
fucking
saying.
Molina
As a-
Cass Boulevard.
As
Like,
a kid, I didn't even see that shit.
no, I never seen that either.
Dude,
Like, as
even
a-
when I was a drug addict, I didn't do that shit out in the open like that.
No, we did it in our
You know what I
cars
mean?
and shit, like driving, stupid
Well,
shit. Dude.
that's
We
the-
did, we
that's
did some, I mean, I did it like parked in a car, you know. Come
And
on.
that's what
Yeah,
I
you're
mean
not
by
gonna-
like this is different than anything we've ever seen before. Because in my area in the South End, on Mass Ave, in Mandela,
these dudes are
I would
blatant.
see vials everywhere. I would see
Yeah.
vials, I would see needles everywhere, but I would see the dope fiends in the fucking hallway or whatever, but they're under the stairs.
Right,
You know what
right,
I'm saying?
right,
like they
right.
was kind of hidden.
Yeah.
You really
No,
wouldn't
now
see this
they're
shit
out
like
in
that.
the fucking
Now
open.
they're
Sitting on the
just-
sidewalk, just
Like while you're outside at a cafe
tying
having some
off.
coffee, these motherfuckers are sitting there tying off,
It's crazy.
shooting up. And then they look at you like you got the problem.
Right.
That's a problem.
I mean,
And I pray for my city. I hope my city gets better.
it's shitty.
But-
you know?
Needless to say, it's neither here nor there. We don't know what the fuck might happen. But pray for these motherfuckers. Anyway,
Yeah, it's sad.
dude. Speaking of habits, dude, I'm having a hard time with this fucking vape, this Juul.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
got its
yeah.
claws in you.
It does because I constantly think about it and I constantly like reach for it, dude. Like I sleep with this thing in my hand.
Do you?
Yeah, there's no more smoke breaks. It's just vaping all the time. I gotta
Yeah.
take a piss. I'll take my vape with me.
you are a
Take a
master
piss,
vapor. I'm
vape.
not gonna lie.
Fucking, it's unreal.
You'll run through a pack
Dude,
of
I've
the
quit
juice and
cigarettes.
shit.
I've quit heroin. I can't quit this. It's
Well, you never
fucking-
quit cigarettes. You actually
Yeah,
stopped
you
smoking.
just transitioned.
Yeah, you didn't.
No,
stop.
no, I've quit cigarettes altogether before.
No. What I'm saying is that you're not actually quitting cigarettes. You're still getting the nicotine. It's just that it's in a different form now. So you're not really. You never shook your addiction.
Yeah, but it just feels like I always have to do something with my hands. Like I always gotta do
And
something.
you always have to have something in your mouth.
It's one of those.
It's that oral
One or the other.
fixation.
Airtight, baby. One in every hole. Hold on,
No,
I'll make
it's
two.
fucking rough,
Give me four.
And I'm just building up my nicotine habit, just like through the roof.
Do you think so?
I'm
Right.
smoking
Why you doing,
nicotine
like, double
all day
extra?
long, every day.
Well, you think that you get more nicotine from those than the cigarettes?
Yes, when you smoke it all fucking day, there is
Oh.
no smoke breaks. It's just constant hit after hit. Just
You're driving a fucking car.
Yeah, but you're not smoking a cigarette. Like when you smoke a cigarette, you start at the beginning and then you smoke it all the way to the end. That thing you just puff occasionally.
it never ends.
Nah, for him it never ends.
It never
He's
ends,
he's
dude.
constantly smoking.
Never ends.
So that's just what it is. But pray for
Oh,
Sean.
What's this shit?
Pray for the dope.
Pray
Please,
for
please,
us,
please don't
Kanye.
talk. Please, don't.
Kanye,
Please,
Jason.
please,
Pray
please.
for
Kanye, Jason.
Anyway, we're out. It's the end of the podcast, episode 112.
112.
Kenny Capozzi.
Sean, I mean,
I'm the handsomest motherfucker in the world, Sean
This
Sauer.
bitch.
and it's Big D.
Hey, dude.
And we're out of here.
Howdy.
Let's get started.
I forgot what it was.